my dear students. Welcome to Teacher at Home. Today, class, we can start the second part of this chapter National War Memorial. So, various chakras, that is Ama Chakra, Veer Chakra, Tyag Chakra, and the Raksha Chakra. Their symbols are represented here. We spent the whole day from morning to evening at the National War Memorial and the surrounding areas marked by majestic lawns and grand buildings at Kartavyabad. We were immersed in the ambience that was solemn and a reminder of what a free nation could achieve. Our overall environment created an emotive experience that was visually inspiring. I felt as I had developed bond with the place. I learned a lot, but I also have to admit that the various discourses on the day brought tears to my eyes. I was sad to think about the massive devastation and loss of life caused by wars. It motivated me to live a life worthy of the sacrifices of our heroes. After our visit, the class divided to make representation on stories of the valor of the bravehearts. We came across at the National War Memorial. We divided ourselves into 5 groups. We are choosing martyrs to make presentations depicting their courageous stories. Our teacher has also advised us to share our experience during the school assembly. I am delighted that all the students of our school will get to know about the National War Memorial and the soldiers it commemorates. I am going to give a presentation on the story of Major Padmabani Acharya, who fought for India in 1999 Kargil War and was awarded the Mahavir Chakra. Major Padmabani Acharya. The citation for the Mahavir Chakra read as follows. Gazetted Notification 17 Press 2000 15/8/1919. Operation OP Vijay Kargil date of award 15th August 1999. Citation Major Padmabani Acharya to Rajaputana Rafales. On 20th June 1999, Major Padmabani Acharya, as a company commander, was assigned the formidable task of capturing an enemy position which was heavily fortified, strongly held and covered with mines and sweeping machine gun and artillery fire. Success of the battalion and brigade operation hinged on the early capture of this position. However, the company attack almost faltered at very beginning where the enemy's artillery fire came down squarely on the leading platon, inflicting large number of casualties. With utter disregard to his personal safety, Major Padmavani Acharya took the reserve platon of his company and led it through raining artillery shells. Even as his men were falling to the murderous enemy fire, he continued to encourage his men and charge at the enemy up the steep rock face with his reserve platon. Unmindful of the hail of bullets from the enemy's position, Major Padmavani Acharya crawled up the enemy position and lobbed grenades. In his daring assault, Major Acharya was severely injured. Despite being seriously injured and unable to move, he ordered his men to leave him and charge at the enemy while he continued to fire toward the enemy. Enemy position was finally overrun and the objective was captured. After completion of the mission, officer, however, succumbed into the injuries. Major Padmabani Acharya displayed exceptional courage, leadership, and the spirit of self-sacrifice in the face of the enemy. Before he went to battle, he wrote a letter to his father that he wasn't afraid or scared about losing his life while trying to protect the motherland. അതായത് ജീവൻ ത്യജിക്കണമുണ്ട് എനിക്ക് പേടിയൊന്നുമില്ല. Quoting Sri Bhagavad Gita, he went on to say, Adova prapasyayi vargam jitva va bokshayi mahilam. For the link of here is a link that is National War Memorial. Share it with your friends to learn about it. We reached Bangalore yesterday. I had written a long letter as I could help sharing this inspiring experience with you. Give my regards to your mom and dad. I miss you, Mom's chole bhature. You know, I am a foodie. Say hello to Amit, your friend Soumya. അപ്പോൾ അമ്മയോടും അച്ഛനോടും അന്വേഷണം പറയാനും അമ്മയുടെ ഫേവറേറ്റ് ഫുഡായ ബട്ടൂരെ അല്ലേ എൻ്റെ ഫേവറേറ്റ് ഫുഡായ ബട്ടൂരെ അത് അമ്മ ഉണ്ടാക്കി തരാറുണ്ട് അത് ഞാൻ മിസ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ലെറ്റർ Ananda, ഹൗസ് നമ്പർ സെക്ടർ ചണ്ഡീഗഡ് 24 April 2022. അപ്പോൾ നേരത്തെ സൗമ്യയ്ക്കായിരുന്നു, ഇപ്പോൾ ആനന്ദയ്ക്ക്. ഡിയർ സൗമ്യ, it was such a pleasure to receive your letter. I enjoyed reading your experience of the visit to the National War Memorial in Delhi, as well as your observations and feelings during the visit. You really have an eye for detail and being the sensitive person that you are. You have been able to capture the essence of the emotions associated with its memorial. I was happy to hear that you got an opportunity to visit the National War Memorial. I have learned a lot about it. Some people might see a war memorial as just a monument, statue, and edifice to celebrate a war of victory and commemorate those who were martyred or injured in war. In my view, it is also an expression of deep gratitude for the supreme sacrifice made by our brave soldiers defending the sovereignty and integrity of the country. I feel motivated and I am seriously thinking of joining the armed forces for serving my motherland. I also feel it's our duty to periodically visit such places to honor our valiant soldiers who have made great sacrifice for us. Their sacrifices enable us to walk freely in our country without fear of enemy threats. It is nice of your teacher and school to arrange this visit to give you all a chance to learn about India's heroes and also pay your respect to them. The idea of your class to make a presentation at the school and making everyone a part of your experience is wonderful. Best of luck for your presentation. I hope it goes well and motivate the school students to join the Indian Armed Forces. Your letter has reminded me of a time when we visited the war memorial in our city. If I remember correctly, the day was National Martyrs Day. While visiting one of Chandigarh's gardens, we saw a lot of activity around the Bougainvillea garden in Sector 3. As we approached the garden, we saw people offering flowers and prayers. We joined the group out of curiosity and quickly realized that they were all there to pay respect to the soldiers at the war memorial. When I think back about my visit, where everyone was dedicating flowers as a remark of respect to the soldiers, എല്ലാവരും പൂക്കൾ അർപ്പിക്കുകയാണ് അല്ലേ? I was reminded of the following poem, Pushpiki Abhilasha, Chahnahi Mensur Bala, Ki Ganao Men Gunta Jau, Cha Nahi Premi Mala Mein, Bind Pyari Ko Lal Chon, Cha Nahi Samrato Ki So, Par Hi Hari Dala Jon, Cha Nahi Devon Ki Zar Par, Chaduhum Bhagya पर इतरान मुझे तो लेना बनमाली अस्पद में तुम देना पहई पैनक मातृभूमि पर शेष सदाने जिस पर जाए वीरनक. I hope you like the poem. I must say I was inspired by the idea of presenting the valorous stories of Indian soldiers. There are so many stories of courage, bravery, and sacrifice which remind us many of the challenges we face in our lives are inconsequential. We can enjoy peace in our country and luxury of exchanging ideas with our friends because our armed forces are alert, work hard to create the environment for us. Very recently, I read in the newspaper that Captain Ananda, MVC, an Indian Army officer in the 15th Jad Regiment, was posthumously awarded Mahavir Chakra, India's second highest gallantry award for exemplary valor during the Kargil War 1999. I look forward to learning about him. Meanwhile, I learned that his mother Meena Nair has written a memoir titled Tiger of Dras, Captain Anand Nair, 23, Kargil hero, which I shall certainly go through. I'm sharing with you an expert of our interview with ants, writing about the smaller things about your child who is not with you really used to shake me, but gradually I came to terms with it by telling myself that if we didn't write about him, no one in the world would or could, and no one will know about Anu's sacrifice. It is truly said, a flag doesn't fly because the wind moves it. It flies with the last breaths of each soldier who died protecting it. I have shared your experience with many of the war friends. We all wish to visit the National War Memorial, Delhi. We have found out a mobile app, National War Memorial and Museum. This app is very interactive and provides answers to our queries in 21 languages. Murals on the walls are enchanting, a great learning experience indeed. Next week, I am going to share this idea with my classmates and my teacher. I think it would be great to create a collage capturing the lives and stories of the people that can inspire us today, each day. I know that we can email each other. I really like to receive letters from you, not just because of the ideas you share, but also because of the envelope of your letters often come with beautiful stamps that make me happy. I don't know if I ever shared it before, but collecting stamps is one of my favorite hobbies. I have been doing it for years, but I learned recently the act of collecting stamp it is called Philately. This time I received a stamp that celebrates India's independence, a theme related to your letter. Okay, that's all from me now. But before I conclude, guess what I have to for your breakfast? Fluffy idlis? We all remembered you. Give my regards to your parents. I am inspired by your letter. Hope to hear from you soon about your new adventure and experience. Best wishes, Ananda. So that was the letter written by Saumya and Ananda each other. That is describing about the Memorial National Memorial War. Meadow surprises. Walk across a green field, a park, or even a clump of trees. You will notice many wonderful things. What are some of the surprises a meadow has for someone? The keen eye and a sharp ear. തുറിച്ച കണ്ണും ഷാർപ്പായിട്ടുള്ള ചെവിയും. Meadows have surprises. പുൽമേടിന് എപ്പോഴും അത്ഭുതങ്ങൾ തരാനുണ്ട്. We can find them if you look. നമുക്കതിൽ കാണാൻ പറ്റും. Walk softly through the velvet grass. ആ പുൽമേടിലൂടെ ഒന്ന് പതുക്കെ നടക്കുക. Listen by the brook. You may see a butterfly. പൂമ്പാറ്റകളെ കാണാം. Rest upon a buttercup. ചെടികളുടെ മേലെ റെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യണു. Unfold his drinking straws to sip the nectar. അവിടെ നിന്നും തേൻ കുടിക്കുന്നു. You may scare a rabbit who is sitting very still. നമ്മൾ റാബിറ്റിനെ ഓടിക്കാൻ ശ്രമിക്കാറുണ്ട്. Though at first you may not see him, when he hops you will. ആദ്യം നമ്മൾ കണ്ടില്ലെങ്കിലും ചാടി ചാടി വരുമ്പോൾ നമ്മളത് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കും. A dandelion whose fuzzy head was golden days ago has turned to airy parachutes that flutter when you blow. Explore the meadow houses, the burrows in the ground, a nest beneath tall grasses, the ants' amazing mound. അപ്പോൾ ഉറുമ്പിൻ്റെ കൂടാണ് നമ്മളത് കാണുന്നത് മണ്ണിൻ്റെ അടിയിൽ. Meadows have surprises and many things to tell. You may discover this yourself if you look and listen well. The poet is Lois Brandit Phillips. So that's all about this chapter. If you are interested, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.